drop it on his back. Good morning guys, and welcome to another video. As usual, everybody's starting and I'm left behind. So, plans for today, what am I at? Right, Portland Waters on the Canal Lake. Carl Bettridge messaged me, said there were a match, did I want to come? Maggot Danglers, something on Facebook if you're interested. Runs open matches or club matches, whichever. So, Portland Waters Canal, it's down about 3 foot. So plans for today, I've plumbed 3 lines up, spent ages plumbing up. Got the deepest line I can over there, which is about 2 foot. So I want to go over there with a 6mm pellet and 6mm on the hook on the band and feed 4s. I've then got a foot deep in each margin where I'm going to feed ground bait, either meat or dead reds. I've brought them, and then I've got one line, top 2 and 1, well, bottom at top 2 and 1 with number 2 section. I'm going to feed meat there. So that's my plan. Lee Alton said that spoke to a woman who owns it. She says you're going to want £200 frame. So if that's the case, then you're going to want, it's called short work, isn't it? So if it's short work, then I'll prep that. See if I can get one over here, and then I'll prep what's it called? Prep my short line and margins. I think margins is going to be too. I think margins are going to be too shallow, to be honest. But you never know. 2 foot is what I've got. 1 foot in margins is what I've got. I found the deepest part of my peg tight over, which is 2 foot. Rest on it's about goes up to 6 inch. Bite straight away. I'll not feed there. There's a fish tailed up already. That's why I always like to find the deepest part of peg, because they come in quicker. Bite. If you see there on farm, it's collapsed, and when it's collapsed, it's usually fell in and it causes a ledge, so it's shallower. But what I've got to think is that I want to prep this short line so they get confident on it, and then hopefully I'll empty it. Well, that were a positive start, not had a fish, but yeah, good old pellet, always rely on the pellet. So now I've had one, I'll feed that short line. Landing net not ready as usual. F1. Plenty of bites there. The trouble is with not knowing the place and not coming regularly, you're out of sorts with it. That's the trouble I'm finding. It keeps you handing all different places, but you don't become a bit of an expert because you don't know. You've got to suss things out. But you get going. I'm steady at this, so I'm happy. That was my fault. Roller's not right there. Rollers. Should have shipped off. Let's ruin it rigging all now. Oh, yeah, we're all right. Right. Don't mess it up this time, Gregory. I've gone a bit heavier on elastic. I've gone 14-16 because I'm fishing up outside at spin and there's a rope. I don't want to get caught on that rope. Yeah, that's better. told they go quite big in here, but I don't know. I can get 8 pound in this line, so we're alright. Don't seem too big at the minute. I'm wondering whether to go micros over there soon. Just dip a little small pot in, see if that makes a difference. It's funny, I haven't had any indications. So, yeah, there we are. Don't go over that rope. Something I don't want to do. We're on rope there. Never brought him back. This is why I wanted the elastic. Come on. There we are. Better. Yeah, I'm wondering if it were because the big fish has come in, it's gone all weird. Get your 4 metre landing net, boy, that's what that does for you. I find that lifting and dropping doesn't hurt. Sometimes it can tempt to bite, look. Told you, smaller fish. Hopefully, get a good run on that line in a bit. That's your weight building like that. That's where you're going to get your 200 pound, as they've said, you need. I don't think we'll get that today. Ton would be nice, but I don't know weights. There's no real social media on Portland waters. If there is, I missed it. Such as you've got Aston, Allcroft and all others, they post results daily, and you can see names, you can message people, and you can ask, have you caught me, blah blah blah, I've got a match at such and such. I messaged Mike, he told me, same as what Lee had said, Lee Alton said it would meet all over. But I find when you're fishing at 14.5 with meat, if you get a bite and it strikes off, you've got to come back again and reset your bait. Whereas a band of pellets probably at best. Yeah. I don't mind them kiting to it right, because that rope's nowhere near there. Seems a good fish. Did seem a good fish. Bring him back away from that rope. That's good. I like bites like that. That's good. his face. No rush. As long as he's not near that rope, I'm easy. Easy like a Sunday morning. We're only just to ding that. Ooh. This elastic's working well. I don't normally fish this heavy thing, but with that rope there, I thought I might as well. Acting like a big one, this one. I've seen it's only about £3. So I didn't pull no elastic back on him. Probably not upright. Yeah, maybe like a barbel, this. Come on. It's quite a lot bigger than I thought it were, actually. I think this is very big. The elastic wrapped around like. Very big fish though, are they? This is good. After this I could do with being a bit bigger, but oh, don't say that. You know, kiss of death, that right. Right, this is nearly. I think this is dead. I just don't know what's gone off. Is it too soon to bin it off? Something's not quite right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this short line. Just fish there. That has certainly slowed off. We're going to bait on. Here we go, bait on. We've got everything on. I don't know what's. Should I try that short line? I think they're a bit scatty. I think I'm going to rest that for 5. I think this is fouled. This is not. It's not in mouth. This. Ooh. is it, mouth? I'm going to rest it for 5 and try the short line. Took too long, that. Not massive either, is it? Right. What we got there? 4 foot, something like that. So I'll try a single piece of meat. And then I'm going to feed micro. I'll put 3 pieces of meat in. I'll fill that up with micros. I'll rest that far sideline for 5. That's all I want to do. What time I am now? It's had an hour and a quarter, this line, so hopefully we should be alright. I'm going to get 5 minutes, I'm not going to get too long. Decent? Decent. Stop saying that, Gregory. Feed 3 pieces of meat and see how we go. Same fish as what the little ones over there. There we are. No, not that far out. Yeah. That's a nice bite, that. This is where you need to be for them quick. You can't be shipping 14.5 metres over and waiting all that time for £200. Yes, I can live with this. I feel like that were on a while, that, to be fair. Rint peg, it were home in about. I'm wondering whether to put a few cubes of meat in with feed, but seems alright at the minute. That were a good bite, that. Terrible netting. I would have liked to have had 2 lines and fed them, but it like shallows up, goes shallower up that side, and I mean a lot. I'm talking 6 inch, 4 or 5, 6 inch when it goes up that way. There's fish there, but I don't want to overfeed it, you see. That's, if you overfeed it, then you end up with foul lookers, but if you don't overfeed it, you end up with smaller fish. But hopefully when you catch them smaller fish, they're still not there to keep biting, so the big ones have to come. That's my logic. Never works, but that's my logic. What on earth is that, right? So I said, no, count the hammer, I'm not feeding heavy enough. Might feed a bit of ground bait down that edge to see what's happening. I like to strong a run, but you don't fish it, so you don't know. Oh, nice. That was very nice. doing here? The prawns are getting bigger. Over there I found that the fish started small and got bigger. They get bigger and come in. Whereas these have stayed pretty. Stayed the same. F1s. F1 carp. And not got above £2. Right, where have that gone? There it is. So I turned my camera off. It's only 5 hour march. I turned it off to charge my microphone a bit earlier, and ended up, I thought I was going nowhere fast. So I thought, what can I do here? Because if they're saying you want £200, I weren't on for competing with a regular for £200. So what I did is I fed that edge. I'd go off my box to turn the camera off, and I thought I'll feed it for 2. So I fed it for 2, turned my camera off, and it were churning up proper. And I thought that's it, but it took some time to get it going, because I'm having to feed a cup. I like feed a cup, get a fish. Small landing net handler, no head, sorry. Like I'll feed a cup now, half micros, half ground meat, and then what I'll do is I'll top up with this large pot after, and then when it dies again I have to feed again. Simple as. I were hoping just the cad pot would just do the business, but they want the bait. I'll give 6 for that one. Yeah. Oh, might have to change head on landing there. Jesus, going for that rope. You what, mate? No, don't. I jumped in, not fell in. Jesus Christ, look at the size of this. I might change my landing net and head. I don't think I'm gonna. They said they're big, but I never catch them that big. One or two, though. I might have to change landing net head. It's only about a foot of water. How do they? Always gets me. Look at that. That's going to get him. Yeah, we'll change. Yeah, with plenty of room. Oh, God. Ooh. You'd have thought that were going to go. Again. I'm going to run out of beta this thing. I fed down this right hand margin and never had the same response. It never churned up at all. Is he going? Is he packed in? Yes, small one. No, only a small one, about 12. Yeah, 12 ounce. Yes, not very big though, I don't think. Seen him, seen okay. Has he found? Probably just caught him outside at mouth. No, he's not up fair and square, is he? Couple tail up down there now, so I'll have to try around there. And there now. Ooh. Just fouled this one. He doesn't look very big, but he's certainly behaving like he is. I'd have thought he was about 2 pounds when I seen him. He probably is. There he is. A bit bigger than that. It's in his belly. No, fin. Fin perfect. He's bigger than what I thought actually. He's about 4 pounds. Bigger than this. Oh. Get him away from that rope. No, no, no. Jesus Christ. Is he gonna... Need to bring him back. Come over that rope. I don't know that rope. No, 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 no. There we are. Oh, it was in my mouth then, guys. Sorry, don't. Not what you up, have I? One there. One here. That's a good one, this. Ooh. Ever since I've struck landing net handle, I've had smaller fish. Well, there will be if you get a bigger landing net handle, ain't it? Ooh! Oh, that was a nice bite, that. Didn't even strike, it just pulled the elastic out. Ooh! Surely they like making me some weird noises. Elastic do its work, bring him back. Another run. Oh dear. It's what? Oh, give over. It's a hot day, Michael. It's a hot day. Mick's had one or two. I reckon he might be beating me. I reckon you're beating me, Mick.
I'm not only catching these with the 2 pounders.
Is that right? I'm only catching £1.50 still.
Yeah, I know that for sure. Them things either side nose to my eye.
They've not worked for years, them. This one's an old black warrior. This has got some years on his back here. Look at that. Fucking hell. I don't see him as dark as that regularly, do they? Oh. Kicked out, that did. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh no. I need to bring him down this edge, don't I? He's on the top there. What's that section? No, no. Is it gonna get caught? Is it gonna get caught? No, it's not. Thank God for that. Oh, seen him. Big fish, this one. It's got hook in its mouth already. Big fish though, I can see. Yeah. Long fish. A bit of a ghost on this. The blondie. He's a big fish. Is he coming in? That is like a fantail. I don't know if it's him or not, but that were out of nowhere. You normally see the fish, it just boom. That's a decent, I think it's that fish. Ooh. It's only trying to fish me. Oh, the strings are all slimy. Oh, yeah. It is, it's that fish. A nice little fantail in it. Look. Yeah. Get 2 minutes, then go back down there. Yeah, we'll turn it up there. I can see there's one there now. What am I doing? On there now, what are you doing? Come on. Okay, while the sun shines. Excuse me. Smallest fish at day, that. I'll drop it on his back. Not very big, that one. Pulling a bit though. Carp. This is enjoyable, this. Don't go to that rope. Don't go to that rope. What is going on with this? Tip-top key. Break the top key, number 4. I think so. I don't think he's in the mouth though, it can't be. Or it could be. Just a bit angry, mate. Let elastic do its job. His head up, get him in. Oh, I swamped that net. Oh, jeez. There, there. Bigger fish. I don't know if it's because I switched it micros or what. Oh. Turning up that side now. in. Might have churned up now. I might have churned it up and gone it a lot cleaner. Ooh, a lot cleaner bites this side. I think the smaller fish though, if I'm honest. There's one. Very big. Yep. Decent fish this. He's off round corner. We've turned him. So I've had my 2 fish, that's good enough. I can't see any swirl in there, to be fair now. Fish there. That's in that. What's come out in that? Can't be good, but lucky. I don't know what's in that net now. Could be over. Not clicked it. One there now. Two having a go at it now. Oh, we got one of them little ropes. Time! There we are. Right then, guys. Cheers, mate. Well done, mate. Right then, guys, just want to run through my rigs. 1 or 2 have asked for it, so cheers, mate. So when I started over, I've got Dean Townsend float. I don't know what they are. He knows name. I just send him photos where I want. So I've got that there. And basically 017 main line, 017 up length, and that's got a 3-inch hook length on it with with a size 14 SLWG with a band on, because I was feeding 6mm pellets. So I went over there, got a back shot there, and I had a good run on that, tight over on that side. Never even moved about. Had a good run. All I were doing, guru toss spot with 4 holes in, sprinkling them in, wetting them so they were sticking, weren't falling out on when I was shipping over. Had a good run on that, and then that died. So I thought I'll go on the short line top tune 1, and this one is a Frank Ross. I seen him. He'd put some little, I'm not sure if it was Stephen Bromfield, had put on some little like mini jigger floats on. I do apologise for not knowing names. And I said, how much you charge for floats? 150. I thought, well, I'll try that. So I've had these, basically the same as what RW's, all they're just slimline pants. I don't know, mate. Slimline pants, 02. He does them in, and you know I normally have 3x10, 3x8s and all that lot. He does them in 0.1 and 0.2, and I said I'll have a couple of each and try them. So this is on 017 main line, and that's an 017 up length. That's a 4-inch up length. SLWG in a spade version, because all I've done is I've fished meat on that. But that weren't right, now we're getting small fish. And then as I said before, what I was doing is I turned my camera off because I thought 5 hour match, I need to get me. Say again, mate. You can have it all, have it all. And then all I thought, I put it in, I put a cup of fine ground expander down both edges, and I looked and it was churning up there, and I thought that's what I've got to do. So this one down my edge, it's 022 mainline, 022 up length with a size, I think it's a size 12 or size 10 Guru XS. I use all Guru hooks for me things, they've got that Teflon coating, and they're readily available from wherever you go. Even if you go to a tackle shop in, I don't know, Call anywhere, they've always got Guru in stock. Other good brands are available. So, and then I've got these Rizov floats. These Rizov floats, I get these, I've had these years. I paid, there's a kid, I think his name's Andy Colclough, and he's on eBay. And basically these are 0.5, a Rizov RF90, and the actual float, the line goes through the float, and that holds it stable. 0.5, good bristle, I can see plenty. And then that's what I've done. So how deep's that? Probably just 14 inch, something like that, back shot on. I've fed double meat down there and ground bait, and then I fed just pure meat and micros down there because I was running out of ground bait, that's it. But you can see them tailing up. You have to wait, and all of a sudden, boom, and it was gone. I had a couple have gone off at rope, but that's how we go. We've enjoyed that. So nothing special with the rigs. I think it's all about your feeding, guys, if I'm honest. If you get the right bait and the right thing, you can have a good day. I'm no expert, as you can see. So, and then we've ended up down edge. I reckon I've got, I ain't got a clue. If I say £30 in each net, 30, 60, 90, 120, I'll be more than happy with that. Don't know if that's going to be good enough, because you need your £200 to frame. But I know that one or two others have caught. But I'll put sheet up and we'll see how we've done. Cheers, guys. That's it, last hour this.
How do you press this?
Don't touch that, Michael.
I'm going to take a picture of that. Or is it running?
It's running.
45-12. Nice, aren't they?
Yeah, good fish. It's amazing, as soon as you fed in that edge, crazy.
£40.50. If you've done it twice in 2 nets anyway. Otherwise, I'll not be right.
What you collecting that one, Greg?
43.
45.
See, all them are small fish from over at far side then.
What's that one then?
What's what?
That one?
That were one I got down edge.
Was that a rogue one?
That were rogue one. I had to put him in to make it weight up.
You want another? Goodness together.
Is that right?
I got four. I never landed one that. I kept striking, it kept coming out of water.
36-1.
Cheers, pal. What have I got, though?
1 second, mate.
56.
Disqualified.
Don't be like that.
168.4.
Right then, guys, as you can see, I said 120. I've got £168.4, so I'm happy with that. Could I have done any better? I think they're down them edges from the off, and that's where they're getting the £200 from. That short line only got me small fish, the far side only got me small fish, but down there, Massive, absolutely massive. I've really enjoyed that. I didn't think I got that much, to be honest, but it just shows you. Just shows you when you've got them big fish coming in. I had to change my landing net, so and that were a better move. So you're not struggling to get them in either, are you? So I don't know. They've only weighed it on Mick Langton now, so I don't know where he's at. I'll take a photo at board and put it up, and like always, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.